guys, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Sarah. I garden in a zone 4B in northern Wisconsin. It is November 3rd. We have had snow. Not much, but it's been a couple days now and there's still pieces of it here, so we're not going to see too much of a warm-up from here on. I'm just trying to get some of the last of the garden chores done, getting the lawnmower cleaned up and dried off to go downstairs. I'm going to empty out the green stalks. There's a few pots that still need to get emptied out too on the porch. And finishing up these beds out here. I have a few planting projects that I want to do. So still planting even though there's snow on the ground. And I'm going to be planting more bulbs today. So I know that I talked about that I didn't go crazy on bulbs this year. And that was because there wasn't a whole lot of bulbs in the store for me to go crazy with. But of course I was at my Walmart and they took out this display of tulips, and I had to buy them, and they were, on clearance for $1.50 per bag. So I got I think 6 bags. I got 6 or 7 bags of tulips. I got this double late mix, which is really pretty. Just lots of gorgeous colors in there with the double flowers. That's the one I have the most of. Let me see, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 of that double late mix, and then they also had this double late blend with just like an orange and a pink. Really, really pretty. It doesn't say the variety of the tulip, unfortunately. And then they had a double Negrita, also a really gorgeous color. All $1.50, $1.50 for every single one of these. Such a deal. I was so excited. When you should have seen. I was walking out of the store practically floating because I just love getting plant stuff for cheap. I love to get anything on a good clearance deal. I'm a clearance shopper, 100%, but this was a really good deal. And then I got 10 Queen of the Night tulips as well for $1.50. So pretty good haul. And I was like, okay, well, now I have another 60 or 70 bulbs here to plant. Where am I going to plant them? Because I didn't have any other area set out. And so what I'm thinking is, I did that one set here in front of the beds here, so I can see from the porch when I look out the doors. And so I'm thinking I'll do this set in front of this arch. And then when I look out, there'll be flowers to sort of draw my eye all the way down. And that'll make me really, really happy. Okay, so the doubles, I don't know if those will come back or not, but definitely the Queen of the Night will. That is I think it's like a Darwin type tulip. So I have no worry about that coming back, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I was really excited about that. That's actually a fairly expensive tulip bulb to get if you're purchasing through. I would imagine that all of these, especially, with the ones that are double, but this one, they can be pricey. So I paid, $1.50 a bag, and I think each bag has 10. So what's it, like 10, 12 cents a bulb or something like that? 10 cents a bulb. Cannot complain one bit about that. So I figured I'd bring you guys along for the planting, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys. Alright, so we had a little change of plans. I moved the bulbs up to the front of the, let me adjust this, up to the front bed, the front of the front bed. So if you remember, I did a tulip mix here, also a hyacinth, there was like tulips and hyacinth and something else I can't remember. I'll look. And then there's also daffodils here. And so now I have the double tulip blend in here on this side and the same on the other side. I did not put the Queen of the Night in here. I'm going to put it someplace else because I really wanted to have it on the corners up here. But I wasn't really thinking, but you can see here that when we moved in, my driveway was actually all the way up here, which is a very large driveway considering how small my yard is. I can actually, with just the way my driveway is right now, I can fit 4 cars here, so I don't need that. Typically, I mean, most I have is like 3 cars here or whatever, so but the ground is very hard and packed there because it has been used as a driveway for a long time. So I wasn't able to dig it. I didn't want to work too hard at digging that out, but it's very solid. So I'll just have to think about that later on because I actually want to have a bed right here. So I'm gonna have to think about that when I do the in-ground beds in the spring. Which I'm already starting to lay some cardboard for them. I'll lay some cardboard down over the winter. So, I mean, like right here kind of starts regular ground. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to measure that out. But anyway, so now we'll just have extra beauty here that I can look out from my kitchen window and see in the spring. Oh, what's that? One more. I don't know if we got room for you. We'll make room. And I just planted these the same way I plant all my bulbs, nice and close together. And I want to have a really dense display. And I don't want to wait for them to come back, 3 years from now and have a dense display. I actually don't even know if these doubles, like I said before, I don't know if these double ones will come back more than, maybe one year or something like that. But we'll see. Okay, so, and I got this chair down here to hold the camera while I was working. Let's get that back up on the porch. Yeah, so I just couldn't stop myself from purchasing those bulbs, and I'm not gonna apologize. No. Yeah, so I was not able to stop myself from purchasing those bulbs, but I will say that I did leave some bulbs at the store. Okay, I didn't buy everything they had. I could have, but I didn't. And so, do you guys have anything like that you kind of obsess over, and if you find a good deal on it, you're like, oh, I've got to have it? Or maybe not even a good deal. Maybe you're willing to pay full price for things. You're not quite as cheap as I am. Let me know down in the comments. And I had someone ask me about these archways, and I figured maybe other people might have questions as well. I did put information in the chat. Oh, no, I don't remember which video it's on. But I was talking with Lorena Guzman, I think her last name. Hello. She's up in California, Zone 9B, and I was just telling her how jealous I am of that warm weather. But she asked about these resin archways. So I got these this year. They are 41 inches wide and 86 inches tall. and they are resin. My daughter and I put them together in an afternoon. It wasn't too stressful. I would suggest having 2 people though. And I got them on Amazon. The brand name on these was Fence Tech. So if you're interested in them, that's where I got them. You know, I'm not affiliated with anyone or anything like that. So, but I so far like them. This is their first year. I am leaving them up. So we will see how they hold up through winter. We do get weather here, so we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, so I was just on my way to go plant the Queen of the Night tulips down by the front here, and I saw this. That is a peony, and it's right here at the end of the bed. I do not remember. I remember planting a peony here, but I do not remember what the variety is. I'm gonna have to go back and look through the videos and see what I popped in here. But that's so funny that it popped up. So I will expect to see some good growth there in the spring. That'll be fantastic. Right there. Is he looking? Awesome. Peonies do really fantastic here. That is not actually an issue at all to grow, which is nice because they are really gorgeous. And so anyways, I was just coming down here to quick throw these Queen of the Nights in the ground, and I'm thinking I want to have a little pop right here. So we're out in the front. There will be daffodils popping up in the front here. I've got crocuses in. We've got tulips and daffodils all along the walkway up to the porch. And then there's the little bunches of tulips and daffodil that we planted right in there from the little sidewalk from the street. And so I'm gonna do a little pop of the Queen of the Nights right here. And the only thing that's growing here is grass right now. Getting through my cardboard. So yeah, I'm gonna pop those in, and then we'll be done for the day. Okay, be right back. Pull back this mulch, which is breaking down really nice actually. So this is the first year that there's been any kind of wood on here, so it's breaking down really, really nice. So is the cardboard. I'm not worried at all about there being anything really left here come spring, or any plants that I have planted under the cardboard not popping back up or anything like that. And there's just 10 of these. I'm gonna toss them in the hole. Plant them with the pointy side up. Make sure they're making a good contact with the ground. Just kind of pushing them right into the soil. And tulips can go about, 3 to 4 inches or so down into the soil. And then I'm just gonna come in and cover everything right back up. Grab my other glove. So I can really get in there. Put the mulch back on. All right. That's good to go. Fantastic. All right, so that chore is complete. I'm gonna hang on to the pictures, one of each of the different types of tulips, so I know what I'm looking at when they come back up next year. Not that I will remember them, but I will have a whole cupboard full of pictures that I could someday go back to. Maybe I'll be better about it now that I'm making the videos of everything. I can at least go back and watch a video. Okay guys, thanks so much for coming along on this chore, this little planting project. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Bye.